Welcome to Pie's Bakery. We hope you have a wonderful stay.
It's probably magnets in the boot, and then, like, I imagine there's, like, a drug or something that just locks us up, you know? That's my guess.
Neurocurve. Yeah, that would make sense. I mean, don't Space Marines kind of have, like, a 24/7 drug flowing through them?
Right. Or they have the ability to be injected with certain drugs 24/7.
Yeah, think of, like, do you know the medic power armor from fucking Fallout?
Yeah.
Think something kind of like that. Like, as things have, like, not only have they been, like, genetically altered to do a lot of that just themselves, like take, like, fucking, if, say, like, they were to get stabbed through their armor or something, like, essentially, fucking, they've been genetically altered so that their blood just clots in and of itself the moment that it fucking touches oxygen. So, like, you know, a lot of, like, any, like bandages or anything like that, they don't really need them. They self-stop their own bleeding.
I'm sorry, Todd, I gotta interrupt you just because I see Ragdoll walking through this area and very obviously looking at the tanks. Like,
yeah.
A lot of Lehmans. Go on.
Yep.
But even kind of like that medic suit from fucking Fallout, their armor does, like, have,
Ooh, that
like,
one's not. That's the 6-gun one. Sorry.
some medical capabilities.
Yeah, like you see, which, like I said, I actually need to do that. I need to figure out when I log in. In the Salamander episodes on Warhammer TV, they show, like, Sakon's HUD, like, essentially injecting him with shit after he loses his arm.
So is it like a... I don't know, like, I know a decent amount. I don't know the inner workings of a Space Marine's armor. I almost said of a Warhammer's armor.
Warhammer, indeed.
Yeah, is it like an auto-inject, or is it like they choose to inject it?
I don't think it's auto because, like, AI bad, whatnot.
Yeah.
I think they have to, like, subconsciously be like, yo, I could really... You know, I think it's probably a thing that they just know that their body what their body needs, and they just think about it.
Yeah, I do believe that there is, like, a whole bunch of fucking, like, connection ports between their, like, minds and the armor itself.
It's just one of the, like, million things they have to process through combat, like what chemicals their brain could use more of.
It has its rear covered and we do not have the manpower to break through. The Cadians are holding the bridge at great cost.
Could imagine in the middle of a Xenos horde just, I need some nicotine right now.
Right.
That'll really get the ball rolling.
Watch yourself.
Why would... Okay, so Chiron has a mechanical arm. Can't the Imperium, like, genetically give him a new flesh arm? Isn't that a thing?
Technically, I'm not quite 100% about that.
It's like, it is a real thing, though, that most Space Marines, like, when they lose a limb, they welcome a mechanical replacement, because it's normally an upgrade.
But it is possible, like, can't they get a flesh arm back? Like, it's not a either or, like, if they wanted a flesh arm.
I think technically, yes. But I also think that, like, it depends on the chapter. I think, because I know, for instance, take the Iron Hands. The Iron Hands,
Don't chop off their own hands.
yeah, they're like fucking, like, hardcore mech me up, like, which is kind of funny because their Space Daddy in particular hated that concept.
Yeah.
Didn't want them to go down.
hands.
Yeah.
He loved
Well,
the power they gave him, but hated that he had to use them.
Who's the Primarch?
Ferrus Manus.
Oh shit.
Oh god, this got fucking jumped on, bro.
Yeah. It's always me.
Yeah, the Lictors really love you for some reason.
Give me that. You ever heard of personal space, bro?
Yeah. I mean,
You were clipping into my kill cam. Or my kill.
Chiron?
Yeah.
Well, hey, that's what happens when you have a follower. He ain't following me.
Yeah, that's shit.
With this, we shall defy death's
Don't the, I feel like I remember seeing a story somewhere. I'm going to talk about the traitor Primarchs now. Don't the loyalist Primarchs and the traitor, or at least the loyalist Primarchs to the traitor Primarchs, don't the loyalists still kind of, love is a strong word, but I'm going to use it anyways, don't they still kind of, or have compassion for their traitorous Primarchs? Like, don't some of the loyalist Primarchs still care for them?
No, a lot of the fucking loyalists absolutely fucking despise their
Really?
fucking
I thought there
brothers.
was. I thought there
I
was
feel like
something
the
between.
salamanders like feel sorry for the choice they made,
Yeah.
but they don't feel sorry for them.
I thought
You
there
know,
was
they
something
feel sorry that they
between-
made that choice and they have to kill them, but not necessarily that they're killing them.
I thought there was
Very-
something between Gilliman and Morty that there was like compassion from Gilliman.
It wasn't Gilliman that was showing that compassion, it was the Emperor.
The Emperor. Okay, that's where I'm getting confused. I thought I could have swore it was Gilliman.
The only
No, it was
Primarch that I
through
feel like
Gilliman.
would have forgiven the other traitor Primarchs was Sanguinius. I feel like he was the only one with enough compassion.
Seriously.
Morty
Vulcan.
almost killed Gilliman I think in the warp. I could be misquoting. And essentially what happened is the Emperor like took over Gilliman and essentially was like,
That was
there's a path to redemption even through, like, even to you. Like,
Isn't that a Valkyrie? I thought this is a Valkyrie, not the tank.
They probably have multiple Valkyrie class vessels, if I had to guess, because the Valkyries are like the ones with rocket launchers on them.
Go ahead, Todd. Sorry.
sorry. But on the other end of the spectrum, there is some of that. I know, not like a lot of that, but there is some of that. I know that fucking Magnus is kind of like, fuck, I wish this wouldn't have happened like this, you know? Like, at least a part of him is, like, really remorseful of everything. And I know that, Fulgrim, like, essentially every fucking day has, like, almost has fucking, what's his name? Fabius Vile, or Bile. Fabius Bile fucking clone Ferrus Manus for him. So that he can fucking try and, like, essentially, like, explain why it had to be that way. And, like, try to get Ferrus Manus to see his side. And every time, it is the same. And it brings Fulgrim much pain. Because he... like, everyone wants to say that Fulgrim killed Ferrus Manus, but it wasn't really Fulgrim. Like, he essentially, his hand was taken over in that moment, and it wasn't really his will to kill his brother. So, like, he feels, like, infinitely remorseful over it, because it wasn't just, like, his brother, but it was, like, his best fucking friend. So, like, he's constantly tormenting himself with that.
Wasn't that the case for most of the, or was the case for most of the Primarchs? Like, they weren't close, but they weren't, like, against each other either.
It depends. There was some like almost beyond rivalries, like essentially fucking Perturabo and fucking Rogel Dorans. They both won each other dead like you would fucking Magnus and Lehman are kind of at each other's throat. I think Lehman kind of feels bad about some shit, maybe, but Magnus essentially absolutely fucking hates Lehman with all of his fucking rage. Morty didn't get along with a whole bunch of them, especially not like I hate to say that he hated Sanguinius, but like he was strongly opposed to Sanguinius. Like no one really hated Sanguinius, like which is kind of the tragedy of Sanguinius.
Speaking of Morty, you know what I love most about the Death Guard and Morty? Is that there's no grade A hatred more than Mortarion and the Death Guard for Typhus.
Okay, there's a lot of different variants that here on this battlefield.
And yet Typhus is one of the Death Guard's best units on the tabletop.
Yeah.
There's one back there that we haven't seen, but I can't tell what it is. It's a bigger size too. So
Where? Which one am I looking at?
It's back here on the bridge. It's like the big one next to the
in
little
the back?
flak tank. Yeah.
Is it a Baneblade? Is this our Baneblade?
No, it's not that big. It's just bigger than the.
We're over here admiring tanks while Chiron fights for his fucking life.
Yeah. Chiron's got it.
Okay.
Restop it.
I really wish the bolt rifle with a grenade launcher was a weapon in the armory that you could bring. Let's not. You just have to find it.
We'll never get tired of executing the elites with that pistol.
You have different executions depending on what weapon you have out?
If you parry them while they're weak, like, it'll pop up with the thing to aim at them with, like the icon, and then you shoot them like you would a side character.
What's that one?
Or like a little guy. I don't know, that's a hover tank of some kind. That's really cool. Let me pull up my chart.
Pull up the chart! Hurry!
Chart.
Go! Get the chart! We're gonna be on it, apparently. So we'll have time. Definitely the coolest tank we've seen so far.
Yeah, hover tank of some kind.
Space Marine transport.
Lieutenant, the Cadians are requesting support. Go. Thank you, brother.
Ooh, it's the Primaris repulsor tank.
Ooh. Beautiful.
Probably introduced with the Primaris Marines.
Enemy infiltrated the dome. No, my lord. What about the temple?
Any weapon modification that says Primaris was made by Belisarius Call himself to a company.
Our orders are to remain.
Mm.
On whose authority?
Thank you, Lore Master.
We have to hold this position until further notice.
Oh, I don't accept the Lore Master title.
Yo, these guys are kind of sus. You seeing this?
Humble man. Yeah.
Chiron can sense it.
My lord. Perhaps there was a communication error. The captain insisted. The deserters. No. We have our orders.
Oh shit.
Oh
Oh shit. Oh god, he just shit his pants.
Yeah.
Captain Fairburn, come in.
Oh, they fucked up.
Captain Fairburn, come in.
Fucked up good.
Ambush.
Oh! Well, there goes Varellis. seems like such a weak way to die. I call BS.
Rebar through the eye.
We just obliterated those guys. You know, I'm kind of surprised that they're introducing the Thousand Sons this early into the game.
Yeah, eliminate the heretics.
Because it feels very early for them to be here. But I guess this is probably about the same length when they introduced the Corn Berserkers in the first game.
Munitions secured.
I love that compared to the Tyranids who can take multiple melee strikes, the fucking cultists just get splattered.
Yeah. Cultist weak AF. Even the space marines are just like so easy compared to the big.
Yeah, they're not meleeing us back.
No, they're trying to run away and get a range. They don't want the smoke.
They do not want the smoke at all. What's the story behind the Thousand Sons? They used to be actual Marines, but then they gave up their body and are now spirits?
They didn't do it willingly. Essentially, okay, so how we cross the, Rubicon Primaris, they cross the Rubicon something else. Essentially, I forget the name of the dude. Am I even on the right layer? Yes, I am. Okay, cool. Essentially, fucking, at one point, fuck, I forget his name. Pretty much, like, the grand fucking sorcerer of the, A Thousand Sons, essentially cast the spell that, and then part of what the spell did was, but they were all cursed, and were, like, occasionally, growing tentacles, becoming chaos spawn, like, all kinds of shit that, like, they had been dealing with for a while, and, like, had been, like, keeping it kind of secret, and, like, dealing with it internally, and it was a part of the reasons why, like, they were the A Thousand Sons.
I wonder what would happen if we had 3K or campaign going on right here. I assume some one of us would be stuck in the middle right there.
Sorry, we're just split up from, Tyron. And he's, fighting a Thousand Sons portal right now.
Yes.
Go on, though.
They will not get past this.
But, yeah, they, like, they had a certain dude, I forget his name off the top of my head, but he was a little like, yeah, I promised that, like, I could cast the spell, and it will, like, solve our problem, and we'll become stronger, and all this other shit. Well, essentially what it did was, like, sign their souls over to fucking Siege hard, like, even harder than it already had been, and, dusted, like, anyone that didn't have a certain level of psychic power was just instantly dust inside of their armor, and their soul was essentially alphonsed to their armor. And then, any, like, high-ranking sorcerer was essentially kinda still there, and were, essentially given the ability to control their brothers like underlings. And, yeah.
Fun.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know about you, Quadrille, but I think Tyron might be getting corrupted.
destroy it. Artifact destroyed. Look, the force fields are collapsing. Chiron, move through the exit.
Oh, I remember this gun being fucking great in the first game.
By the gates of Hera, you must calm yourself. I will not rest until every
Oh,
Oh
Tyron.
no.
Oh, fuck.
Tyron, yeah.
Yeah, man. I think we might be losing Chiron.
I think so too.
Except
That's
it doesn't.
easy, buddy.
It
Look
doesn't.
at the flowers.
It doesn't sound like he's giving in to Zinch at least. We're gonna have corn in this game too. Oh my god, asking him to regroup and he says, I have other business. Fucking Christ, Chiron. Dude, the lad's fusel? Holy shit.
He has put the fate of the whole system in jeopardy.
Oh my god, Chiron, buddy.
Your treachery ends now.
Grabbed him by the legs and cut him in half. Give me that
Mission
ass.
secured. Bridge is clear.
Who did that guy think he was?
Protect our brother.
Turn them to dust.
Restocking. Frag grenade out.
Dude, the lad's fusel is fucking great.
No traitors remain. Get to Chiron now.
Chiron, buddy, are you okay?
Sergeant, check the perimeter. Yes, brother. Explain yourself. Need I justify my hatred? You need justify your recklessness. The traitors have a debt to me. And you would throw away your life to collect? Death is my duty. Your duty is to the Emperor. You will die when and where he so chooses, not over some personal vendetta. Do you understand? Lieutenant, you should see this.
That's a pretty hard line, but also it shows how deeply ingrained they are to the Emperor. You will die when and where he chooses.
And I love it.
Blues must be in there. They're using some kind of shield. The altars. Same ones we encountered earlier. They must generate a shield. Destroy them. Then purge these abominations from the face
If they were smart, they'd set up an altar in the opposite direction to really block us out.
It seems the traitors'
Also, that
motives are unmasked.
a statue of the Emperor?
Managed to stop Aurora. You will soon learn
No, I think that's Sanguinius.
Is it?
nothing is as it seems.
I don't know.
Or
Giant guy,
is Taliesin? Who's Taliesin?
giant guy with a spear and wings. I thought it would have been the Emperor. Although the Emperor didn't have wings, did he?
No, that was
The wings,
Sanguinius.
that's what made me think it was Sanguinius, is just the golden statue of someone with wings and long and flowing hair. It just screams Sanguinius to me.
Grabbing equipment.
Why would there be a statue of Sanguinius here?
He was idolized,
loved,
like,
yeah.
yeah.
That's why I said everyone likes Sanguinius.
There was,
Sanguinius
like,
liked everyone.
there's essentially a joke that's, like, kinda not a joke called, Sanguinius Myth, or whatever. There's, like, literally a holiday where, like, they celebrate the sacrifice of Sanguinius.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
Resupplying.
Inquinius has one of my favorite like lines of any Primarch. During the heresy, where when he's pretty much telling the Emperor that he's coming with him because he has seen it to be, so it will be.
Yeah.
And it's pretty badass.
Yeah, it's like because I don't remember what it was exactly. It's like I have foretold this. I've foretold this to happen, so it will happen. Let us go. And then he said some other badass thing after that about like taking care of Horus. Not necessarily killing him, but he said like setting things right or something like that.
Oh, they just turned those fucks into... Wow, okay. Chaos Sorcerer. The Changer of Ways. We're gonna fucking fight Kairos Fateweaver? Isn't he the main Zinch Changer? Right? He's the main guy?
I'm not 100% sure if he's the main guy, because the main guy has 2 heads.
Yeah, I think it's Kairos Fateweaver. Because I know him from, I know he's a big name in Age of Sigmar and fantasy. He has the eyes of the past and the future.
One head sees, head sees the past, the other head sees the future, and his only weakness is now. He has a hard time with right now.
Yeah, Kairos Fateweaver.
It shrinks from us. Then keep close and endure.
Like,
We must disrupt the spell.
he knows that you've taken a journey to come shoot him, and he knows what will happen after you try to shoot him, but he doesn't know like what will happen when you shoot him.
Yeah. If Kairos Fateweaver is in this game, that's actually crazy because he's a big fantasy and Age of Sigmar character.
More abominations that wish to die. Leave these monstrosities.
Well, technically, like a lot of the stuff from fantasy when it comes to like chaos is still pretty lore accurate, at least like when it comes to like named individuals and whatnot. I like to look at it kind of like a multiverse, right? Where like there's different dimensions and whatnot, and like the warp is just like this like membrane that exists between multiple dimensions, and like it just so happens that like entities from the warp kind of just appear in those other fucking like, you know, like if like the bubble bath was fucking like different, like each bubble was a different fucking universe, but like the bubble itself, the like membrane in between the bubbles is the warp.
So you would say that Age of Sigmar or Fantasy and 40K are in the same
Multiverse.
multiverse, just not the same set universe.
Yeah. And that's essentially the consensus that I've seen, is that they're not like, it's because it's clearly not this happened in the past. And it's like its own thing going on. Like, even like in a way, Sigmar is like that world's version of the Emperor.
Vengeance from Magnus and its chosen.
And like in Warhammer 40K, instead of the Skaven, we have the Tyranids. Yay.
Dude, people think the Skaven are gonna come to 40K.
They could, theoretically, and it would be kind of terrifying.
Yeah, apparently, I don't know how true it is, but apparently Games Workshop have been building to it. Like, it's not like an out of nowhere thing either.
Dude, it would be really cool. Like, a lot of people have, like, kit bash armies that are, like, the cheese stealer cults or whatever, that is essentially, like gene stealer cults, but like all the models are proxies for like or like Skaven units and whatnot.
That's great.
But oh man, yeah, dude, like full-blown Skaven. Like, and like, the only reason why I don't think that they will give us Skaven is because the role that the Skaven occupy is already being occupied by the Gene Stealer cults. That's what the Gene Stealers are, is 40k Skaven, you know. But I think the Skaven would still be fun. Like, I mean, especially if they don't make them, like... I think it would be fun if they weren't fucking chaotic evil. Like, I know that, like, that's kind of their shtick, is that they're, like, chaotic evil or whatnot, but I would find it absolutely hilarious if they weren't chaotic evil in 40k. If they were, like, actually, like, really good, right? Like... and just hated by the Imperium for literally no reason. Like,
I was expecting a tech priest as teched out as the last one.
Yeah, this guy had some flesh to him.
A lot of flesh to him, actually.
He's dead.
He has a face.
Yeah.
wow, that's impressive. Must be lower ranked.
Well, he's not an Archmagos.
Well, I think we
Clearly
just
not.
called him his promotion.
Yeah, we did just make it one.
Yeah, I think we just promoted him.
And I don't think he likes it that he just got promoted.
Yeah, he did not like that.
He did not look
He did
happy
not
at
like
all.
that, yeah.
Oh
That's
shit, I have
funny.
more stuff to do? Damn it.
And you are to replace him. That's like Vader choking out the Admiral and then
Yeah.
turning towards the other guy in the room. We said, "Congratulations, Admiral. This is what you're to do."
It's dangerous. I have spent my life studying it. I assure you it's quite safe. In the right
Which means it's gonna be in the not the right hands.
Why must the Mechanicus meddle with the unknown? We follow the will of the Omnisire. Go ahead.
Titus, report to Captain Akaran immediately on arrival.
Confirmed. Titus. A Captain Titus was killed on the Forge world of Gaia over a century ago. He died holding the power source in his hands.
Ooh, there's a legend about Titus.
Oh shit, the power source is the same fucking thing from the first game? Are you serious? I didn't even notice that.
A bit of a legend amongst the art or the Mechanicus, I see. A reputation, if you will.
Yeah.
Morius Luz, come with me.
He does look pretty awestruck.
He also looks terrified.
Yeah.
Be right back.
I mean, he's in a situation where a Space Marine just told him he became an Archmagus, right?
Yeah. And then also said, hey, you know that power source? Yeah, I lived with it.
Yeah.
Because in the first game, you're doing a mission to go to a reactor and get the reactor's core, and you full-blown grab it and carry it around with you for like 5 missions straight. And then turn it into a weapon. So I guess they've got the power source back. I never beat the game, so I don't know what happened with the power source, but I guess they have it back.
Spoilers, dang.
I know, it's spoilers for me too, don't worry. Who knew playing the second game is spoiling the first game? Motherfucker!
Right, son of a bitch.
Son of a fucking bitch. I would have never played this game if I would have known! Oh, what's happening here?
Irrelevant. I disagree.
Another one of those cult-like meetings.
Brother, we only want to help you. Help? You almost cost us the mission, and now
Oh,
you
damn.
speak of help.
Honestly, though, this cult-like meeting seems more enjoyable than being told
The
off by a
sermon that was
chaplain.
going on.
Yeah. Like, I think I'd rather join them in silent prayer than kneel down for a fucking chaplain.
And listen to him ramble.
Yeah, 'cause if you kneel down before a chaplain, the chaplain's probably gonna fucking chew you out. But if you just stand there, praise the Messiah, hell yeah, man.
Yeah, look at these little guys.
Yeah, look at him.
Even these guys don't have as much flesh as the new Archmagos. Like, that's
Yeah.
crazy. This guy doesn't have a face. This guy doesn't have a face.
Those guys are probably the soldiers, though. You probably see them on the battlefield.
Oh, I think they look like normal run-of-the-mill tech priests.
You think?
Yeah,
You don't think
so.
these are the AdMech soldiers? I mean, because some of them look identical.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Is Archeron a Reaver? Because he has the build of a Reaver.
Ooh, I wanted to see this guy's shield. Damn it. Son of a bitch.
I'm pretty sure Archeron's a Reaver.
Heretic Astartes. They're showing up in every hive city on Avarax. We're already overstretched by the Tyranids. The traitors have us off guard. The Adeptus Mechanicus tell me Aurora is ready. They say the weapon will work. Sir, I know you're concerned.
I have to go after this cutscene though.
But we may
Understood.
have a choice.
Can we at least warn Calgar of the danger?
Impossible.
Calgar.
The astropathic relay on Avarax has been completely surrounded.
Impossible.
Every attempt we've made to break through the Tyranid lines has failed.
Can we vox a message in?
There's a dead zone around the relay. Something's interfering with our vox comms.
We have to get inside.
Emperor, save me. I've tried. Now the Tyranids have launched an attack on our defenses. We're pulling back to the fortress. We'll make our final stand there.
Titus knows nothing about final stands. We go.
Battlefield projection.
We ball.
Magnify C3. Where are you? There. The Hive Tyrant.
We've had no reports.
It's there. We kill
Like
it.
Titus'
We break the
sixth
synaptic
final
connection.
stand.
They scatter like rats. The Hive Tyrant.
Going after a Hive Tyrant.
The adversary.
And if you're wrong, if it's not there, I cannot afford to throw men after a hunch.
Give me 2 squads.
2 squads.
We need to kill the Hive Tyrant, find whoever is jamming us, and get the message inside the relay.
6 men. That's all I can spare. Use them wisely.
Thank you.
The Emperor protects.
That's the
The
first time.
operations within. Yeah.
That's the first time we've seen Titus do the salute.
Yo. Alright, now I want to check out this guy's shield.
Receiving.
Check out
Yeah,
that
this guy's
shield.
badass looking.
Yeah, this is a what are they called?
Sentinel.
Yeah. Or the no, hold on.
I love that helmet though, with the wings over it.
Fuck. I have this guy in miniature form.
That's cool.
You have a fucking name. Hold on. He's a Blade Guard. A Blade Guard veteran or a Blade Guard ancient.
That's cool. Badass.
That's what they are, yeah, and I have them.
I love their helmet.
Alright, so next time we play, we're off to go deal with a
Hive Tyrant.
Hell yeah.
I'll be able to play some more tonight when we get back.
Dope.